Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one? It's the football goals and the beer. And this podcast has a complimentary stay with us now to Holly Roll with the latest on the weather.
Coach told me before the game.
Something he's got his eyes on, the weather. He was trying to explain today that this weather is turning out to be beautiful. He said that could have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bears offense will take the field first. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. Last time out, a solid day in the victory for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Play action with Williams. Buys time to his left. Looking left. He's got it. And this one at the 45, that's good enough for a first down.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion.
I like the idea that he keeps his eyes down the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart cut. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box. He's moved the throw away as long as he got past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
That's a pretty good job by this defense, man. It's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. But I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Williams. A quick tackle made, and he's got ready for the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Hand off to Joyner. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Give to the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
for your running back.
He's got it on the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the change. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Spencer.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it on the option. Nice the tackle. He stopped at the 48. They pick up a 10 on the play.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
22.
Moving the pocket, it's Van Buren. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job of swinging the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Send the tight end in motion.
Let it go!
Back on the keeper. There's a got enough space. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Bulls.
Who says option football is dead now in college football? How about that in the opening drive of the game, taking advantage of the athleticism you have at quarterback, and you're able to get a touchdown off of it early here, Dave.
And it's just so frustrating because defensively it makes you play so slow. Like it literally becomes basketball as man-to-man. I got the quarterback, I got the pitch. Makes defenses slow down. Let's see how they adjust after this first drive.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Bears offense makes its way onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to run. Get punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making the adjustment. Hands it off. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They're going to ride this running back. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Play fake, Williams. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They even things up the last time they had, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count the numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do you have out wide? If I have enough Let's just put it into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Keeping his eyes downfield. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
95, 96, go!
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The RPO fire configured left. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still has to carry short gain. 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And it's caught. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 6. Picking up yardage after the catch.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up. And you saw all the yards after the catch on that one. That was a big-time play. Really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Corners are walking out right. Trying to pound it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. It takes a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
It's not easy against the tradition for us to go. It just feels like they're going to have to control the football. Score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Smashes in between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. Right side, it's Joyner. Makes a catch, but goes no further. It'll be a short pickup on that one.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him, throwing the football, picked up a couple of yards, but it makes the defense a little bit.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The kick is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gonna run it. It's Spencer. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've downfield. It's Van Buren. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Spencer. Tackle almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Long way to go on second down.
And this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find the answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Spencer. He snagged it, but he's not short of the first down. Good solid pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get free before the break. He's already center, perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line. There's not a whole lot of room on that return. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, team. Ready, team. Ready to go.
Out of the chute. Quick call.
Defense has the hands for this one. I know he's not the biggest guy in the position, but they know he's going to be catching it too. They're going to have to bring this guy down in space in the passing game. They better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Ready to go.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Third and long. Motion from the wide receiver.
Ready to go.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Sets up the offense and gets some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces the punt. I'm sure they're trying to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's a gift to Parker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Ready to go.
Throwing, Williams. Rush right to space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Follows his block. It's Jordan. There we go. Go inside. Quick repair. Now they can start to snap it for the first down at the 31. And the Bears have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Williams on the play fake. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scrap. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Go, go.
See some running room. There's a little room there. They get him for it, but he carries him all the way down the 7-yard line. The Bears trying to cash it in on first and goal. Williams. That's it fly. Touchdown Bears! One away makes the grab in the end zone. They'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. A scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. Come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion. They lost yardage. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sets his feet. It's Van Buren. Makes the grab. Now wrestling down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with his design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball player in the country.
He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line. He's stopped. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 3. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play action with Williams. Move to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Play fake, Williams. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down. And we play 3 quarters here. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Hand it to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Out wide right, it's Wood. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Bears decide to put it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so for the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage
your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive or you're trying to get the football back to your offense?
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. Got him on the OPO. Nice gain on that play that leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Got his man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go.
Makes the grab in their space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bulls, after moving the sticks out of the air, come to the line. Bulls and fires complete to the right. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride. Turns on the Jets, and he's gone.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The returner will field it and bring it back. Slips to the line. He's on the ropes. Can he catch it? Touchdown. Boy, nothing magnifies the stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see it very often. There's so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bills offense comes out ready to go to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. It's complete on the right side. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. And they get to him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 2.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Goes to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls will snap it on first and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had in the last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. They're doing way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his offense.
I'm curious to see this offense down the stretch. This is a pivotal part of the game in the fourth quarter. What are they going to need? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Ready, go!
Pulls it again on the outside. Runs for the 2. A game stopped, and it's going to bring up the fourth down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they'll just down it right there. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. His defense turning up the intensity.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Complete. Touchdown Bulls! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one match.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Williams. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Right side, it's Jordan. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from making mistakes. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Oh, pressure's coming. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. That's it, fly. It's up to 22. Good play for this offense as they are running the score. Most important part of the March drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here goes toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like a
Deep shot for the end zone. Takes it to the